Welcome to another Emii Creations vlog. This time we are going to a wholesale trade show called New York Now Summer Edition at the Javits Center in New York from August 13th to August 16th, 2023. Hey guys, welcome to another trade show vlog, and we are going to New York now for their summer show for 2023, and we will start the process off with actually packing suitcases. So this is actually all the suitcases for Otakon, and I kind of have to repack everything in a sense. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but essentially packing will be the first order of events. Okay, I kind of lied. The first order of events I already finished beforehand, and it's the mock-up for my trade show booth. As you can see, there are measurements on there in inches, so it helps me get really prepared for how to put everything up on the walls. I am painting the walls this time, which is why it's kind of like a blue hint, so we'll see how that goes. I've never painted walls at a trade show before, but I've kind of asked my friend about it, and she gave me tips of where to get paint in New York and all that jazz. So I've already picked out my color choices. And this is my heart's flying around like there he is. He's flying around because he's causing chaos. But I also print a 1-page of all the information I need to travel to the show, and on there I also included what paint I want. So it will be clear what paint I want, and it will be clear skies. So, and where to get it. So yeah, excited for that. I'll have to bring paint supplies this time as well. So I'm kind of finished organizing. Those are Otakon suitcases, and this is my wholesale suitcase. It's usually half packed from the last show. So this is what I usually bring, and a carry-on, but I'm giving myself the option of if I need a bigger suitcase, I have that guy. We shall see. I kind of added a few things since last time, so I might need the weight or the size of the bigger suitcase. But starting the packing journey. Okay, I kind of finished packing one bin and this is my sticker books, stickers. I have a sample of the ball, and then here's all my cards, another sticker book, and my pencils are in here, and my lanterns are down here, and I have a little display to put my cards in. So one bin down. So much random stuff to go. So I made pretty good progress today. It's almost all packed up. I'm just waiting. The spot is for my personal clothes, which is in the laundry right now. And I just have some other stuff to print, namely the SKUs that I stick onto the wall. So tomorrow I think I will be able to finish packing. I do have some stuff I bought super last minute from Amazon that still need to go into the suitcases, so not really sure how that's gonna work, but I will be awaiting those before I finish packing. So day 2 of packing officially complete, and let's go through it. That is the bin I showed you earlier, and there's some of my closing, there's catalogs, and there's like something to film our footage with, and I have some notebooks over there and order forms, and then a surge protector, and over here's the pillow I always bring when I travel, and then sock samples, and then here's more of the clothes I need for the trip, and then my toiletry bag, and in here is the display you'll see me use for my catalogs and stuff, more samples, and then some bags for painting. I also brought some newspaper for the painting the wall process, and I brought a folding step stool that helps me get to the 8-foot, the very top of the 8-foot wall. And then under here is all the displays, and under there is all the shelves. And then there's the tripod I use for my laser leveler, which is over here. I have the laser leveler, a bag, and my toolkit, which has the drills and stuff like that. So 2 check-in suitcases, and I do not have a carry-on, which is awesome. I'll only be bringing my backpack for the plane. Hi everyone, so it is actually 4 a.m. and I'm heading to the LAX airport right now. And it is very early, but the flight is very long, so that's why I have to leave so early. I also leave earlier because I live an hour away from LAX, and that hour can turn to 3 hours if you drive there anywhere beyond like even 6 a.m. The traffic is so bad here in California, so earlier flights are better, so it takes the least amount of time, and I just sleep on the plane. So I will see you at LAX. We made it. We are at the LAX economy parking. So I do leave my car at the economy parking for the duration of time I'm in New York. And then when I get back, my car is here and I drive home. So it's super easy and it's actually pretty affordable. I think it's like $100 or something like that, which is comparable to an Uber, like a one-way Uber. So got my luggages ready to go, and they do have a bus that runs from the economy parking to LAX 24/7 every like 10 to 15 minutes. So let's go find the bus. So I arrived at the hotel and I finished organizing my suitcases. Basically, I moved everything that I need to one suitcase, so I only need to bring that one tomorrow because I will be walking to the Javits Center from my hotel. So all ready to go, retiring for the night and waking up early to go set up and buy paint. Saturday morning setup day, so we're heading, well, basically walking to the Javits Center today. All right, just now have to get my badge. Lots of building going on. Got some paint. It's painting time. So I took a quick taxi over to get paint at Janovic's. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it was probably a quick 10 to 15 minute car trip. They were super nice, super helpful, and I'm definitely going back there for all my paint needs for Javits. I do think the color and the clouds really made the wall pop. I was super happy with how it turned out, and I'll definitely be doing this again in the future for my future booths because it actually didn't really take too long to paint and even less time than I personally expected to dry. So I'm just having a snack while I wait for my paint to dry because I painted my walls blue this time with little clouds at the top. It's probably gonna take an hour or two. All right, as I'm setting up, let's go through a little bit about New York Now. New York Now is a wholesale trade show where makers, artists, and designers come to sell directly to other businesses like local mom and pop gift shops, museums, and big box retail chains like Barnes & Nobles and Kinokuniya. Essentially, it's called a B2B, aka a business to business trade show. This is the third time I've attended this particular trade show, and the second time I've been here in summer. They have a winter show around February and a summer show around August every year. Winter is traditionally more busy, but I'll go over that part a little later during the walkthrough of the video. So setup itself didn't take too long, but I did have some issues securing our table that came with our booth package. They kept delivering it to the wrong booth for some reason. I think it was because the numbering system for this year was a little odd. But even with the painting, buying the paint, painting, setting up, running around to find the table, I actually finished with plenty of time left. I know some people come like 2 days early, but for me, 1 day of setup is plenty of time. Setup day complete. I am so tired now because I was running around a lot and it was so hot in the convention center because they probably didn't turn on the AC during all of setup, and it was over 80 degrees today in New York, so it definitely got really hot really fast for the duration of the time we were there. But finally done, and I am going to see Wicked tonight, so I'm gonna go dress up, enjoy myself, and then day one starts at 10 a.m. tomorrow. First day, I woke up a little late, so hopefully I can still get food, but see you at the convention. We found Thousand Skies. Look at their booth. It's so pretty. First time here too. So crazy. Good luck today. Thank you. So New York Now is a 4-day event, which is quite long. The first 2 days are usually the busiest, the third is the slowest, and the last day is just zombie apocalypse mode. I do leave on the last day. There's plenty of time. It ends earlier, so I'm able to get to the airport in time for my long flight. But just an overview of how the days lay out. So I had a sticker tray, but it's like gone now. I think someone jacked it, which is crazy, and that I guess it's my fault because I didn't put it in my lockable drawer. But honestly, everybody had stuff out and they only jacked my tray of stickers, so that's upsetting. Lesson learned, I guess. Put everything locked away overnight, even in the Javits Center. Good morning. It is Tuesday, so I have 2 more days left, and I am so tired this show, and it is slower than the last 3 shows I've been to for New York now, so that's been not as good, but it's okay. I will try to do a little more of a walkthrough before the show starts, but tonight I'm also going to see my sister, who just so happens to be in New York, and we are going to go see Funny Girl as well. So good luck for today. What day is it? I think it's day 3. Day 3. So it's a lot cooler than it's been the last 2 days, so the walk was pretty pleasant. And there's the Javits Center. And there's the morning crowd. Quite a few people still. It's supposed to be slower today though. So it's time to do our walkthrough and spill some tea. But before we get started with that tea spilling, be sure to like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and it does inspire me to make more video content in the future as well. So thank you for that. Let's actually go through some layout details first. So as you can see, I have a 5x5 foot booth with 8-foot walls. The walls, carpet, lights, 1 chair, and a shared table is included in our package. I got this package through GCA, or the Greeting Card Association, as a type of entry-level incubator style package. This is really great for me personally because New York Now's internal incubator program had a first-time vendor requirement that I didn't quite fit. I was not a first-timer, but I also did not have enough product, or in my case, experience for a full 5x10 size booth. But at this show, you will see some incubator programs on blue carpeting throughout the video. I believe there's 2 in total now. And they do have more booth size options now, and they include things like shelves, tables, and these are the internal New York Now incubator programs. This is relatively new to this show, and I've been told that their requirements, like the first time vendor requirement, has laxed a little bit. So with that being said, I do advise those who are new and interested to this show to really ask New York Now first about their incubator program to see what the options are and to see what the requirements are, because things change year by year, even like show by show. So definitely, if you're interested, ask about it, and hopefully you get in, and I'll see you at one show in the future. Now that we got that covered, let's talk about attendance. I mentioned before, this is not my first New York Now. However, as a 3rd timer, I'm still pretty new to New York Now exhibiting. However, I do still think this particular show was abnormally slow and relatively uneventful for me, mostly also from what others have been telling me as well. I was in the exact same location in winter, but made 4 times more in sales, acquired 5 new accounts compared to the 1 new account made at this show. So definitely a stark difference, and it does probably have to do with the fact that winter shows tend to be busier anyways. So with that being said, what does that mean for me in the future regarding New York Now? And maybe what do I advise? So for me personally, I'll probably only be going to the winter shows from now on. The summer ones are just a little too slow and unexpected for me to make the trip across country worth it. I think I would definitely feel different if I was able to drive to the show, so I didn't have the extra cost of hotel and flights to worry about. However, I really still do love this trade show, and I've met, connected, and still meet some amazing clients here. I just think it would be more worth my time and money if I combine my budget, which has been strung along 2 shows if you think about it, and instead invest more of that into one winter show to have a better booth, better furnishing, better show up, and definitely better booth location. So that's a quick what I think about the show. I hope it helps and kind of gives you some insight about not only this show, but New York Now in general. But as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave in the comments below and I'll try to answer all of them as quick as possible. Last day and we are checking out of the hotel, although how I'm gonna get this to the Javits Center, I do not know. And we are done. So I didn't end up filming a lot for the last day because it was pretty slow and it ended pretty early. But I hope this was interesting, informative, or just something nice to put on the background while you work. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, and click the alert bell. We definitely have more vlogs coming soon, and I will see you in those videos. Thank you and have a good day.